as we talk about how the entire Adani controversy has now snowballed and Adani Group companies have witnessed the repercussions. Let's get you the status of stocks of Adani Groups in the market. Here's a detailed report.
The markets have been volatile for a week. The Hindenburg report and the $58 billion wipeout of Adani wealth led to uncertainty in the market. But some stocks are now witnessing a slight recovery. Shares of 4 Adani Group firms, including Adani Enterprises and Adani Ports, bounced back. The stock of Adani Enterprises rebounded 1.25% to settle at 1,584.20 rupees a piece on the BSE. Shares of Adani Ports also bounced back and climbed 7.98% to 498.85 rupees. Ambuja Cements rallied 6.03% and ACC climbed 4.39%. However, shares of Adani Transmission tanked 10%. Adani Green Energy, Adani Power, Adani Total Gas, Adani Wilmar continue to be in red. Some Adani Group stocks revived post the confidence statement by French energy company Total Energies.
What is SEBI going to investigate? Are they going to investigate the price action and the trades that have taken place? Definitely that's under their purview. Are you going to look at, who are the shareholders of the company, which is what I think Adani is trying to, push back on, that, you can't really, anybody is allowed to invest. So how can anybody really comment on, who are the investors and whether that is a problem? Now, if there is any misconduct in the financials and the management of the company, yes, that is something that's a corporate governance issue. Then that requires a different angle.
But banks have allayed fears of impact on the banking sector. SBI has revealed that its exposure to Adani Group is only 0.9%, while LIC's exposure to is less than 1%.
Maybe somebody in US doesn't like this Modi government because he doesn't obey. He has his own interest of India first, nation first. So like that, there is a conspiracy definitely.
अभी भी अडानी के साथ में है और मेड इन इंडिया, मेक इन इंडिया स्टोरी के साथ में है.
Government too has called the market turmoil due to Adani a storm in a teacup, declaring that stock market movements are not government's concern.
हमारे सरकार का लेना देना कुछ नहीं है. There is absolutely no connection. And राष्ट्रपति का अभिभाषण का चर्चा प्रायोरिटी रहता है. चर्चा शुरू करने के लिए जा रहे हैं तो उनके पास कुछ मुद्दा नहीं है.
Will the initial bounce back indicate relief for Adani Group remains to be seen. Bureau Report, Republic TV.
The entire Adani fiasco began with a Hindenburg report, and the fallout has been massive. What exactly was the report, and what is Hindenburg? We take a look. Here's more.
Adani Group, how the world's third richest man is pulling the largest con in corporate history. This report, published by New York-based Hindenburg Research on January 24th, has triggered a storm in India. The impact has been so extensive that for the last 10 days, Adani Enterprises shares have tanked. The group called off their FPO.
Considering the volatility of the market seen yesterday, our board strongly felt that it would not have been morally correct to proceed with the FPO.
But what is the Hindenburg Research and what is its impact? Founded by Nathan Anderson in 2017, Hindenburg Research is a forensic financial research firm which analyzes equity, credit and derivatives. The group is named after the 1937 Hindenburg disaster, which killed almost 100 people. They claim to look for similar man-made disasters floating around in the market and aim to shed light on them before they lure in more unsuspecting victims. Hindenburg Research is touted as short seller. In short selling, an investor sells borrowed shares in the market in the hope of buying them back at a cheaper price and pocketing the difference. Hindenburg, one of the firms under investigation by the US Department of Justice's broad investigation into whether there was use of illegal trading tactics to drive down stock prices by sharing damaging research reports ahead of time. Hindenburg calls itself activist short sellers, but can their profit motives be dismissed?
Hindenburg is no journalist. Hindenburg is just an opportunistic profit seeker company, and they put out a report which is obviously as one-sided as can be, because the more one-sided the report is, the more money the owner of Hindenburg would make.
Short selling can be used for unethical or illegal means of trading, and activist short sellers usually target the big guys. But what usually ends up happening is that not just the big firms, but even investors are most often hit by these tactics.